Is Joseph. I'm back streaming again, Vintage Story. And we're going to be picking things up where we left off last time. I am just double checking to make sure my stream is coming through. I'm doing a multi-streaming thing right now. And I just want to make sure that the thing is working properly. So I'm just double checking on my phone and on my other monitor to make sure everything is looking good. Real quick, I'm also grabbing a Monster Energy drink because I'm 19 years old apparently. Okay, so it looks good on Twitch and looks good on, let me just make sure the audio is good. Hold on. Testing. Ah, perfect. Okay. So we've got Twitch up and going, and I assume YouTube is good too, but we'll just double check that. You would think that YouTube would like literally... There, yeah, it's going. Okay. Okay, perfect. Sorry. Okay, so I think we're good. Let's go ahead and get into it now. For those who have been following my YouTube channel, specifically, we had been playing on this world, and I know it says 11 hours there. It has not been 11 hours. It's been like 5 or 6 hours. I think I must have left it running or something. I don't know exactly, but I really don't think it would take me 11 hours to get to the particular... I'm not sure what the deal is with that bitrate. Wants me to set a bitrate of less than 6,000. I don't know what that even means. I mean, like, I vaguely know what it means, but I don't know why that would be a problem, I guess. Anyway, the point is, I don't think it would take me this long to get to the Stone Age, or to get to the Copper Age normally in Vintage Story. So, I think what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and just pick it up where we left off. So I'm going to wait until this loads in, and then I'll give you a brief... We'll do a brief discussion about where we're at and everything, and I'll basically just pick it up where we left off. So, it's loading in. Now, I did check the mods page to see if there's any new mods, and probably what I'm going to do eventually here is I'm probably going to, you know, like, probably going to do a series, sorry about that, on Vintage Story once the game, once we have especially, like, you know, the X Skills mod. But we don't have that yet. So, alright. And we're in. Here we go. Oh, I need to, I had turned on the music entirely at one point. Yeah. There we go. Okay, so nice. That didn't take long. We're here in Vintage Story, and we've got a nice little base that we've started to set. Oh, there's a goat. I think I'm gonna try to trap him. See, I've got this little pit that I dug for a wolf, and oh, come on. The wolf grew up too fast before I could tame it, so yep, we're out of food energy there. So if I approach him just from the exact right angle, I should be able to get him. There we go. I think we got him. Okay, and the nice thing is, I'm pretty sure... Oh. Did they change... Was that because of that, or did they change the physics, or was it the ladder? Let me see. I'm going to try this again without that ladder there. and see if the goat falls can get out again. Because they might have changed it so the goats can jump 2 blocks now, and that would be a whole new thing. I'd have to deal with that. Okay, almost got him. I guess I'll pick up those stray dirt blocks, but anyway. Yeah, this is my home base area. I think I might build some kind of something or other into the side of this mountain, more or less. That kind of comes out to where I'm at now. Damn it. Just missed. What's this? Oh, it's a cave we've already explored. Okay. Where did he go? He went over here somewhere. I'm sure everybody's like, this is the most ridiculous stream ever. You're just trying to capture a goat. But that is important. I mean, goats are the most important. Well, they're arguably the best animal in the game, although the medieval expansion gives them a run for their money with the Aurochs. But okay, there he goes. Did he fall in? I think he fell in. Okay. Okay, he can indeed get out. Okay, so that's good to know. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to dig this down one more. And I'm going to use this ladder there. Vintage Story ladders are even more abusable than Minecraft ladders because you absolutely do not need one on every, you know, height level to use them. Okay. There he goes. Okay. Wow, he got out of the 3 by... Alright. That is, they must have, like, changed a lot about goats. Alright, I'm gonna try one more. Oh, what did I just get? 10 bronze? Oh, is that a mod doing that for me? Or is that me? Okay, this goat is literally trapped in my fire pit now. How do you get trapped in a fire pit and not a thing over there? I don't know. Anyway, this will soon not be an issue because I'm soon going to have sufficient... Yeah, I think he's straight up trapped in there. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. God damn it. I'm going to very carefully release him and face the exact right angle and see if he can get out. God damn it. When I say exact right angle, I mean obviously just a little bit off the right angle. Clearly. Okay. If this guy doesn't get trapped this time, I don't know what to do. God dang it. I think he fell on the ladder straight up that time. Come on. I didn't mean to get distracted with this goat. It was an opportunity, and you gotta take these opportunities when you get them. There we go. Okay. He's down. It's 4 deep. Okay, he's not getting out of that. And I could if I fell in there. So that's good to know. Oh. Okay, and we've got a drifter climbing up the stairs. Is that new? That seems new. Boy, they changed a lot under the curtain in this update, you know? A lot of little things like that. Like, normally drifters used to not be able to come up the stairs. Right? Anyway. We're gonna need a bunch of grass because we've got to fire some of that clay stuff. By the way, I think there is another goat over there, so I might want to... Now that I've got a working goat pen there, I may want to consider getting his mate. Because I don't know what gender this goat is, but it's a child. And this is one of the updates from 1.19. This is a lamb, a bighorn lamb, so that doesn't say gender, does it? Okay. Actually, it's the sex of the goat that I'm really ascertaining, not the gender. Okay. Oh, see? Ah, fuck. Okay, I've scared that one, but I want to get him. I think he's... Are they the same species, or what? Is that like the mom? Because these are new models, and I'm getting used to them, and I'm trying to figure out which one's which, basically. So I'm just looping around and pressuring this creature from this end now. White-tailed deer. Oh, it's not even a goat, it's a deer. Okay, well, I wouldn't mind killing that one. I do want to get the butchering mod. Oh, there's the chickens. And another deer. Okay, well, you know what? I'm gonna move on from this task because it's clearly in vain. But if we see another goat, we'll surely try to get it. Okay, so let's put this dirt away. I've been storing dirt in these crates. And, yep, he's just gonna chill down there. Nice little fella. Okay, so now, yeah, the main thing we gotta move on to here is I've got to start the process of working with copper. But I think before I really get going with that, I think what I'm gonna do is build out this next backpack of mine here. So I'm just doing a little bit of inventory management real quick. But here's what I'm going to do. We've got tons of this stuff. I'm going to put these bones in there. We need a bunch of cattails, frankly. And actually, I need to make another cattail basket. Last stream, I made a mistake, and then I had to... hold on. Yeah, I made a mistake last time, and we had... oh, God, I gotta check one thing real quick. Sorry, I gotta check my, my stream. Okay, so last time I made a mistake, and the problem was that we ended up having a death, and I had to cheat to get my stuff back. So I promised, you know, as a matter of honor, that I would sacrifice some equipment, and I did. But now we are in a position of not having that that bag, and that, oh good, this restream is actually looking good. So I left behind one of my hand baskets as part of my punishment for cheating to get my stuff back. So we need to create a new hand basket, and we need to create a backpack, and etc. So I need to find reeds, and I'm gonna go down here and look for them there. I think that's roughly nearby where I found some last time that I needed to do. There's a wolf. Let's just keep running. This is a very thickly wooded area, but yeah, here we go. Okay, and we're probably going to need another knife here at some point anyway, so let's make that now before we start harvesting these. Oh, I threw out all my flint too. I just remembered that. Alright, let's find a little bit of flint first, I guess. There's one. Could use, you know, 3 or 4 pieces would probably be a good start. It's like a reminder that I need to look for more of this. Normally you're flush with flint, especially at this point in the game, but in my case, what I ended up doing, poisonous, was I threw out all my flint, so need to get a little bit more. Here comes the music, I think. Oh, maybe not. Could have sworn I thought I heard that upbeat sound. I guess I must have heard something different. Anyway, so we'll go ahead and make a second knife real quick because the first one's about dead. And I suppose the right thing to do here would be to get the roots of these cattails in addition to the full, to the top part. Okay, so we're going to go back to here where they were. And we'll grab that and that. Okay. So we actually need 6 rope, and each rope is 6 cattails. So we need about 36 of these, I think, if I did the math correctly. And I already have 18 back home, so I want at least 6 more to get 24, but maybe I should get 6 after that and get 12 total, and that way I'd have 30. But then I might want to make skeps and things, so I might want to have more. I mean, it really doesn't hurt to get a few more of these anyway. I would also seriously consider streaming a multiplayer server. The problem is that I have like some emotional baggage from a multiplayer server that I used to play obsessively, and then I just stopped playing because I got burned out. And I just feel like, do I really want to put that kind of pressure on myself to feel like I have to compete with everybody and stuff? I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so I'm going to make this last handbasket there. Oh, shit. I actually made an extra handbasket. Can I break this down? Whatever. I guess I just made an extra handbasket. Okay, well. Whatever. Probably could take that with, but I don't need to. Okay. So now I'm going to go to and try to get 36 cattails, and let's see, 18 plus 16 is, well, this would be 18 plus 18, that's 36. That's probably pretty good for the tops of those. I'll just leave the rest in place and just get the harvestable parts. There we go. And this song is such a banger. I've always really liked this song. They do need a little bit more diversity. I know they added one, I think, this update, and they added one last update. But they really could use about 10 more songs to their soundtrack. I like some of these standards, and I hope they keep the quality and the vibe. But, yeah, they could use a few more. What are we up to? 20... okay, we need 36. And that's just to do one backpack. I might have enough linen to do 2, actually. So maybe I'll go for 72. Getting a little bit of lag here. Let me just turn the viz down slightly. I need to restart my computer. I did restart the instance of my OBS and the Vintage Story, but with the restreaming and everything, plus I've got a bunch of tabs open, and I just haven't restarted my computer in a while. So we are getting just a tiny amount of lag on the client and not on the stream. It's not the stream's fault, in other words, it's my computer's fault, which in turn is my fault, of course. It's not bad, it's barely noticeable, it's just a slight amount of slug. But my computer is getting a little bit older. It's at least 5 years old. I don't remember exactly what year I got it, but and at the time I got it, it was pretty decently high end. It wasn't like the maximum, but it was pretty good, you know. I got it specifically for gaming. Alright, 64 plus 3 is 67. I need 72. That's 68. I need 4 more cattails. Let's get these berries while we're here. I've been very passive in my berry bush collection. After playing this game enough, I realize very, very strongly that you do not need... Oh, what is this? Oh, that's a new thing. Okay, so let's see here. It's thatch and tule. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead. I guess these are like renewable thatch producers. Let's get about 8 of these. These seem interesting. Maybe 16 actually. Because this seems like a straight up building resource. Because here's the thing. This is different. That is thatch, which can be used for... Oh wow, it's an ingredient for all these roofs. Okay. Yeah, dry grass can be turned into... But basically what this is a faster way of making thatch roofs. Sorry, I was like reading through it and kind of thinking about the conversion ratios. Okay, we better eat the berries. I've once again let it get dark out too, so that's a thing. And hopefully we don't run into any predators. Okay, that's 9. Let's get 16 of these, how about? I wonder if this is a real world like source of like thatch building product. I love it. I assume this is vanilla. Yeah, I'm 90% sure. More than I'm like 95% sure. This is just the vanilla expansion of foliage that the 1.19 video alluded to. 17, 18. Let's just get 20 of these. 19. I do need one more cattail still. 20. Okay. And then let's try over here for a cattail. I should probably mark that thule. Yeah, here we go, there's a cattail. Okay, now we've got enough cattail. Let's hightail it back home now. But I'm gonna mark this stuff right here. Thule. And you know, I hardly ever mark plants, but I'm gonna mark that with that and that color. That color. Alright. Hopefully I don't think I labeled it, did I? Oh no, I did, okay. Okay, let's hightail it back home now. Looks like we got a slight aurora in the sky, which is beautiful. Temporal instability in that area as well, so that's interesting. Trying to not necessarily run into the wolf that was over here somewhere. Okay, and fortunately we can see our base and the light sources that we've put over here. We've got a couple of oil lamps, and what is this light source here? Oh, it's the candle, right? Yeah, that's very subtle. Was this? Oh yeah, this is good beef here. Okay, so I probably could go ahead and rest. So let's have this. And we'll take a quick rest and pick things up in the morning. Okay. And probably be a little bit... Oh, I thought it would still be dark out. I guess we got it, made it to 5 a.m. Fortunately, this is the summer. We're at July, so we're just right around the solstice, actually, a little after. And our little goat is doing well down there. He's never going to starve to death, and he's not going to grow up, unlike the wolf. Okay, that trap is set off. Let me check that out. Did anybody... I probably need to look up how to do this, because I keep setting that and it gets triggered, but it never seems to have an animal in it. I'm going to keep trying, but... Okay, let's put these down. And we've got a little farm for our reeds here, so let's just continue this. I guess I could use this grass anyway. Alright. There we go. Okay, that's our reeds. Now let's put this tool over here. 2, 3, 2, 3, 4. That should be 12. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, there we go. It's pretty handy. All right, so now we've got a nice bank of grass and reed kind of resources that we can rely back on from now on. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and I made my hand basket there, so that's mostly what I need. There we go. Okay, so we've got that, and let's get this all into that, and then we need at least 2 of these, I think. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and make 2 of these into my backpack. So we'll start with this one. And oh, we need firewood. Hold on. Okay. Alright, so now we'll go ahead and take the basket. Take that, take the rope, divide that. And then the firewood will go in the corner. That goes there, and a knife. And we may need to make a new knife, actually, it looks like. I'm 90% sure that's the problem there, so... let's make a new knife. And then, I promise, once we get these 2 backpacks, we will switch over to copper and metal advancement. Okay. So, repeating what I had just done. Let's see here. Okay, this should do it. Boom. Okay, and now we can go like this and repeat with this one. And boom. Suddenly we've got a really nice big inventory. Still have a little bit of room to keep working on that, but very, very nice. Okay, so I'll put these in here, I guess. These, I'm going to go ahead and get the pit kiln started real quick before I do anything else. Let's see. Okay. I'm not sure if I have enough, but I have almost enough. Oh, that's right. We took out a dirt block, didn't we? Alright. Let's just borrow this one. Okay, there's that one. And last but not least, a couple extra things there. And then let's see what we're... So we should have just the right amount of sticks for this. Okay. Okay. And then we can go ahead and light these up. And get this next set of molds done. And, you know, we'll do one more 5-pit burn, but the reality is we're getting close to being done with the molds that we really need to get done. Okay. So that's the pit kiln, and then next thing is copper. So to get that going, we're going to grab our crucible and put this right over the fire here. And then we do have a hammer, so let's grab the hammer. Break up this chunk of medium copper. And that gives us a ton to work with there. So we'll have to do a calculation of how much we need. But right now, our main needs for copper is the anvil, which is 900. And we should probably do at least another pickaxe, and we definitely want a pro pick. Probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 plus 9 is 16. So we should probably do 1600 worth of copper, which should be doable. Actually, no, it's not going to be. We're going to get 1200. That will be fine for now. We are going to have to go get some more copper, though. And that's also fine. Let's put that in there. Okay, and I think I have resin somewhere else. There's my bricks. Alright. So let's get this cooking ASAP. Probably need... I'm just going to put this whole stack of coal in here. Okay. Still need a torch holder. Okay. I need food. Let's just grab this. Whichever one expires fastest. Let's grab a stack of parsnips. Alright, so with that heating up, let me just check on the farm. Okay, we do have a rabbit trying to invade the farm finally. So that probably means I need to put fencing up. I'm surprised it took him so long. That's the first rabbit we've had attempting to eat my crops so far in this game, which is unusual. I think I just lucked out that the geography of this little peninsula sandbank doesn't facilitate a lot of animal activity, but it does facilitate growing plenty of crops, which is an unusual pairing of characteristics in this game. Okay, so what we're going to do while that's heating up, let's get the tongs ready. And we'll just monitor this. It's just barely getting up to temp there. So what can we do while we're waiting for that? Let's see if we can dig out some more of these bony soils from over here. How about? I did use up. I did have a. Wow, there's a lot of it down here. I did use up a. God dang, there's so much bony. This is insane. Holy mother. This is just a new vanilla underground or above ground dungeon, and they've got all this bony soil. Remember how we were struggling to find bony soil earlier? Christ. Okay, let's make a new shovel. We'll probably be okay with the copper. That 1200 or whatever it was is going to take a minute to heat up. Okay. So, and then this is a corpse. Yeah, so much for that corpse. Probably have to, like... Jeez, okay, let's, Oh, I thought that was from hunger. It's because the corpse fell on me. I like the corpse. I'm gonna leave that corpse on the ground there, actually. I think that's kind of cool. This is just a big old mass grave. I mean, by all appearances. Just this massive amount of bones in this area. Okay, well, I'm not going to complain because this is good stuff. I mean, this is potential candles, potential diamonds, potential lore books, potential arrowheads, etc. Yet another carcass there. This is a farming vessel. Let's see what's in here. Okay, we got another basket. That's lovely. Okay, is that it? Alright, let's, I just got 50 bony soil from this one ruin. Alright, let's put this here. And, so I'm trying to make a little staircase out of here, basically. Okay, keep going with some of this material just to make the staircase. There. That works. Okay. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay, let's check on the fire pit over here. Okay, it's getting close. So we can go ahead and put some of this down here. In fact, we could probably put all of it down here. For auto panning. That mod is great. Like, that is a thoughtful way to deal with the mundaneness of having to pan for things. I still have a whole nother stack of this stuff too. Okay, I'm not sure where we would stand to do some of this, but that's okay. Because we're going to stand there most of the time. Okay. Okay, that's getting close. Alright, let me, is it Control C? No, Control, what was it again? Control X. There we go. Let's just get a little bit of this in while we're waiting on that fire. Probably be another, 60 seconds or so in real life. So just give it 1 second, folks. Okay. It's really hard to know where in the process of a block we're at. Okay, I think I picked that up somewhere else, right? I didn't get that from these. I'll just give it a few more minutes because I have the feeling that copper is not quite ready yet. Okay, I've got to change out of my bathrobe because I'm overheating because I have my space heater on. So just indulge me for one moment, please.
To be something other than true to yourself, especially at a moment like this. I think the joy of watching Alcaraz the last few seasons, it's not just been his awesome athleticism and his
Appreciate you indulging me. I'm almost back to the place.
to the court, the smile that he says is so vital to his success.
Oops.
He brings joy to the court. There was not a lot of joy in that opening set.
Sorry, I'm trying to turn on a TV channel real quick. Whatever, I'll do that later. Okay. And we've got our shorts. Perfection. Okay. I am back. Sorry about that. Okay. And we did get a lore book. No candle though, sadly. Kind of surprising, actually. You would have thought I would have gotten at least one candle there. I guess the peridot and the emerald are nice. The feathers will come in handy at some point, probably. And we're now taking damage, so that's... Oh, shoot, there's a cow over there, too. Well, I better stop this and deal with things. Alright, so I'm gonna just Control X. Okay, and I'll do this last one manually so I don't waste it. Okay, so we made a little bit of a dent in that. Seem to have ended on a full block, so that's kind of cool. Okay, so I'm guessing this copper's ready, but let's just eat something real quick. Okay, now let's grab that and grab that coal. Okay. So we're going to start by filling this anvil up completely so we can get an anvil going. And then I need at least one ingot so I can make a saw, right? Okay, that's filling up slowly. Nice. Okay, and let's do this. And then I've got two more. I'm gonna do the pro pick and one pickaxe. Why can't I? Oh, it's solidified. Okay. That's okay. The easy thing to do there. That's just because I waited too long to pick it up from the ground earlier. But this just takes a second to become molten again, as you can see there. with the residual heat from the fire, so. Okay, good enough. And let's get this poured. And one more pickaxe is the smart move here. Okay. So I'll put that down. And we'll let those things cool down. Put the tongs away. Let's go check on our crops, because I'm worried about predation, and I guess the cow's not going to eat it. Wouldn't mind harvesting that cow for resources, but it's not time sensitive or crucial right now. Wouldn't mind it if he fell into the pit there either. Okay, so let's put this coal back on the ground. And then let's put these valuables away. Okay, bones go in there as well, right? Carcasses. And that kind of stuff goes in here. And then we'll get this lore book. Looks like I've already read this one. Oh, no, I didn't. Okay. So this is the valuables trunk, I guess. So I've got a couple of those each. Okay, so I think we're in good shape. Get these feathers up in here. I think we have those, yes. Alright. Do I have resin somewhere? I guess I'll start a resin collection there. Okay. And those are still too hot to touch. Let me check on my crops real quick. I want to see how good the flax is coming along. I love that the rice is growing really well, but the flax is not. I mean, this is better. Oh well. Okay, so we've got that one's still establishing itself. We've got 2 successful pink apple trees so far. Go ahead and get rid of this. Okay. So now the next thing, once we get this copper, is we may want to get some lime and, you know, do a little prospecting once we get this prospector's pick. So we're at 600 degrees. It needs to be cooler than that. This anvil's almost ready. Oh yeah, and we need to get a forge. So the forge is very easy in this game. You just need cobblestone of some type. Doesn't really matter what kind. So we can get that ourselves right now. And we need 7. So let's grab 7 cobblestone. These are all chiseled. So to get unchiseled, I'm just going to break apart this one, since this one doesn't seem to be that pretty. Does this break off? Yeah, it does, I think. Or does it just go away? I'm not really sure how that works. I guess we'll find out. Oh, it turned into shirt stone. So we didn't get the particular type of chiseled cobblestone there. But we do have 7, and that's sufficient for a forge. Okay, so we'll put the forge down over here. And we'll put the anvil now that that's ready right there. And I'm going to go ahead and get this one started heating up, because I want to bang this one out into a saw. Oops, stepped on a hot thing there. So go ahead and light this forge up. And grab the hammer. In the meantime, we can probably get these out. Oh, not quite. Not quite. Okay, I'm gonna need those tongs again. Okay. And we'll use our last 2 sticks on these. Okay, now give this just another moment to heat up, and then we'll go ahead and bang that out into a saw. Let me go ahead and have a quick bite. I put my beehive that I brought over right there, as you can see. I need to get flowers for it. Okay, make a saw here. And unfortunately, we don't have X skills yet, so this is going to be a little bit more grindy than usual, I would say. Okay, I think I can just... This is actually pretty easy. It just takes a minute. Okay. Get these teeth banged out. That animation is off. That is concerning. I hope they fix that. Okay. So now we have succeeded in really progressing to the next age of technology, basically. And let's put these tongs away. Okay. So with the saw, we need a stick for that, but let's grab a stick. I need to probably should harvest these trees anyway. Go ahead and grab an axe. Won't be long now before we're done with the flint tool age. But let's grab a stick from up here. And then we'll go ahead and just knock these trees on a down. Remember that we found purple heart saplings in a village chest. So we do have those coming in at some point, and it'll be fun. Maybe I'll build with those. Make a little purple house kind of thing. Alright. Should be... I didn't get a single stick from that? Huh. Alright, well hopefully we'll get a stick here. But with these, we need this wood anyway for to use with the saw. That time we got some sticks, I think. Alright. So with that, we can... Yeah, we got 1 stick out of that whole thing. That's crazy town. Oh, wait, it's too hot. We may have to throw that in the water. But let's go ahead and get that planted. Okay. Go ahead and throw this in the water. let that cool for just a few minutes. And should be, give it another second here. Okay. And pick that up. Alright. Now we can go to bed. But before bed, let's make some planks. And so many things to do with planks. Like when you get to this level of technology, your options really explode outwardly. Now we've got the most important thing we can make right now probably are barrels and chests, although we need more hardware for a chest. So let me, sorry, I need to throw on some socks, because now that I was wearing a bathrobe and I got overheated. I'm classy like that, you know, bathrobe. But then now I'm like cool because it's too cold to only wear shorts. So let me throw on a pair of socks real quick, and then I'll go to bed for the night here. So just give me 1 second. But yeah, so as you can see from this list that's up on the screen, you know, the barrel is important. The what else do we need? We need buckets, and we can really start making leather. So that's why, one of the main reasons why I want to go get lime, frankly. That's so weird. Why is my TV like acting so weird? Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and try this again. So what we're gonna do basically is we'll go to bed, and then we'll start making decisions about what kind of things we want to make with our God, why can't I watch ESPN2 on my Sling? Let me try searching. One second here. Today's yeah, there we go. Not sure what the problem was, but I seem to have worked around it. Okay. Yeah, let's see. Okay. It's basketball on right now, but I'm watching tennis later, so I wanted to get the channel up just so I can monitor the timing there. Okay, so I'm back. Sorry about the delay there. Fortunately, doesn't seem like too much time has passed. Which is certainly very wonderful. So let's go ahead and sleep. Go ahead and have a sip of this Monster Energy drink, really. Okay. Alright. It's morning. Go ahead and have really should cook a meal. Okay, I can do all six of those at a time in there. Let's get that cooking. Alright. Now, at some point, we're going to have to build a winter-capable shelter. So I'll probably have to move all this stuff inside somewhere at some point. But but for now it's probably okay. Alright, so going back to this menu, let's start with the wooden table. Or two. Okay. These are decoration blocks. They're nice, but they don't serve any practical purpose, so I'm going to avoid them for now. Stone quarry. Sluice. Okay, there's a glider from useful stuff. That's interesting. Water wheel is medieval expansion. That's a type of power. Lamppost. Oh yeah. Alright, and then crates. Okay. Better crate. To make the wooden chest, we have to use the nails and strips there. And we don't have any of those yet, so can't make a chest yet. But what we can do is make troughs. So I'll put these down for now, but we're not really using them yet. And then next is the small trough. And then we'll put these down here. Just to have these. Okay. And then we need a couple of nest boxes as well. So once we get our chickens, we'll use these for creating eggs. And those are just something like this. I don't remember exactly. Is it that? Yeah. Okay. And then I was also looking at it must have been that staircase thing. Okay. So let me just give this one more glance here. I mean, I could make a bucket and stuff, but we're not quite ready for that. I could make fencing and a door and the barrel. Those are the main things. So the barrel, we should make a few of those. And put that in there. Well, is there... I don't have a lot of free storage space, do I? Okay. There we go. Alright. And we can actually store these 4 helpings in a crock. And I can seal that crock with a bit of fat to keep it preserved longer. Alright. So we've got hefty parsnip stew. These are done, so that's good. Alright, so now we're going to go on a mission to find lime, which would probably mean marble. We also need to think about getting a quern, which would require a granite, andesite, phyllite. There's a handful of rock types that you can use to make a quern. I'll look that up in a second. There we go. Okay, there we go. So, Oh, is that? I think that's a deer. I can make up ground on an animal when they go through water or when they get trapped up against a cliff face. Like this. Yeah, this is definitely a deer. Alright, let's try to get to this deer. I would like the hide. And there's his little friend. Again, generally in real life you wouldn't go running through the forest with a sword trying to kill a deer. But you do what you gotta do sometimes. Is this a cave? Oh, how about that? There's a cave here. Oh, and wow, there's a... Is this a translocator? Sure is. Sweet. Okay. So we'll mark that on the map. This is at 123. Okay, so we've got 2 broken translocators. We have no temporal gears whatsoever, so I'm not even going to bother trying to repair it right now. Boy, this goes deep. Right down to a slate layer and into a bigger cave system. So I'm not equipped to handle the cave system right now, but that's really cool that we found another translocator already. I do have translocator engineering, so it's possible at some point that we'll be able to make our own translocators, but for now, it's just neat to know that this is here. Let me just see if there's anything nice in junk metal. Those are all nice. I'll take all that. Take that. And whenever these things don't stack, and so, or that is to say, they don't drop. So you might as well just take. Ooh, that's nah, nothing too exciting. Okay, so we'll just take that as well, and I'll take these crates. I'll leave all the junk for now, though. Okay. Now let's resume our mission of finding lime, which in this case I think is going to have to drive from marble. Where did that deer go anyway? There's one. Yeah, I really think, I don't know if they've changed the AI on the deer, but it's so much harder to get to this deer. I gotta be honest. I'm having trouble tracking him down, and I think they might have changed it a bit to make it harder for people to melee deer. That being said, I'm gonna get him. Oh, come on. No, I'm not. Yeah, they might have changed the AI on the deer to make it harder. And that's fine, that's probably for the best. They have changed the animation on this Falx rather dramatically, and even just swimming, it looks stupid. So let's try not to hold the Falx out when we're swimming. Well, the knife, it doesn't look good either. Maybe you swim faster if you don't have anything in your arms. That'd be a decent idea, I guess. Or at least not stupid. Okay, you know, I could use... Did I hear a wolf? I think I did. There's one right there. Is he not aggroing? Okay, there he goes. Alright. Nothing too dramatic there, but I was about to say I need to get some pine trees going and some maple around home and oak. I've only got birch and larch and purple heart of all things. So let's grab a random pine tree here. See if I can get some pine cones. feel like they might have changed the time it takes to harvest trees and added a little bit of time to it. I'm not sure. Okay. Did that drop any pine cones, though? We shall see. Well, not yet. Okay. Well, there's stuff at the top. I better make another axe. Finish this tree off. Let's get rid of that almost dead knife as well. At least we are getting some more sticks now, which is great. Sticks are really the linchpin for being able to do pit kilns. You can easily get the other resources, but sticks take a while, so it's always good to have abundance of sticks in your inventory. Alright, let's get this tree down. Okay. No pine cones. That's bananas, in my opinion. Alright, well, I really wanted the pine cone more than I wanted this pine wood, so I guess maybe we'll try this over here. And maybe I'll just aim for the leaves instead of going for a tree chop. In fact, there is no tree to chop. There we go, there's a pine cone. Okay, that's all we need there, and that is a toxic mushroom. There's larch wood. Here's maple. Let's grab a maple seed if possible. Nothing yet. Jeez. Did they change the drop rate on these, or maybe I'm spoiled from the forestry perks in X skills? I'm not sure. But there goes another axe. Alright, let's just see if there's anything. Yeah, there's one. Okay. Okay, so next thing is focusing a little bit and getting over to where the marble is. Okay, here's some copper. And that is now marked on the map, so that's good. In fact, it wouldn't be the worst idea in the world to dig up some more copper because we're out back home. So maybe while we're over here, we should just do that. Oh yeah, and we can start prospecting too. Okay, there's the copper. It's medium copper enchant. Okay. There's some more back there. Okay. Alright, and now what we can do is we can use the Pro Pick and do a node search and see how we're doing on rounding up all this copper in here. And I don't think we're doing well. Small amounts, that indicates there's quite a bit left. We've only really got 13. There should be quite a bit more than that. You know, usually double that or something. Yeah, there we go, see. It's weird. I guess it stands to reason that the copper would jut upwards with this cliff face. There we go, yeah. So it's going to be vertically higher on this end and lower down there. So it's going to be a little bit subject to scattering like that. Jeez. It makes it kind of unpleasant to go after. When it's that scattered, you know, it's hard to know where the next one is. But we'll do our best. And we definitely want 10. If we found 10, that would be the bee's knees. And then, of course, we've got to start thinking about iron. Iron's going to be a big technological hurdle to overcome. There we go. Well, this might be about as good as we're going to get on this copper. I suspect it's going to say trace amounts now. Nope, still small amounts, so there's still quite a bit left. Alright, well, let's try to get up here. And fortunately we have another pickaxe, so we can keep going. Metal deposits run with the lay of the land, and so when the land juts up vertically, so does the metal deposit. Making it very difficult to know where it is. We may just have to accept that this is a bad deposit to find copper in because of how jarred, like how spaced out the blocks can be. I'll just give a little bit more of a probe over here, and then we'll probably just move on. I mean, we did get enough copper to at least make up for using up a better part of a pickaxe. Searching for it. So, it doesn't make sense to mine like 8 blocks and then finally find a copper, you know, and do that over and over again. It's better to just have it all there. Yeah. Okay. Let's give up. Okay, so I'm gonna mark that as tapped out. And I use the gray to indicate that something has been finished out. Okay. So the marble that we're looking for is over here. So let's head that way. And I'm not sure if it's possible to get there overland, if we're gonna have to take some form of a sea route. Oh, shit. There's wolves. Ugh, fuck. Forests are so creepy like that sometimes. Lot of creatures in the forest. Okay. I think we're somewhat safe. Okay, we do have resin here. Huh. I guess there's another one. Yeah, there was there. I've been through here before. Why is this still pinned? I decided to save gravestones for now, just to kind of keep track of how often I'm dying and whatnot. Alright, we're gonna head due whatever direction this is. West. And that'll take us right over to this halite. And I wouldn't mind grabbing some of the halite while we're over here. I think that is soft enough to be mined by a copper pickaxe. I do wish, and I know they will continue doing this, but I hope they continue adding more diversity to the flora and fauna, because it would be nice if there was more than just the same standard, you know, temperate forest biome in the north. I would like more diversity. Like, even when you're in the tropical regions in this game, you get some diversity. You get, like, did I take that? No, I didn't. It fell. Yeah, you get like some diversity in that. I might as well make that into that. Because like you can get like a tropical forest, a bamboo forest, a purple heart forest, a kapok forest, ebony plains. I mean, there's all these different biomes. In the north, there are different biome formations, but it's all the same plant types. Yeah, we'll definitely be collecting resin as we go. Okay, and that. Go ahead and have a bite of these berries. And we should be coming up on the halite right up here. You see that? It's an edible mushroom. It's really hard to tell from the outside which mushrooms are edible and which ones aren't. Here's more borax. Jeez. There's so much borax in this. There we go. Marked. Okay, and that's slate. And this just kind of comes right up. I'm not sure if this is a world gen error or if this is just a weird salt pillar that is supposed to generate, but I am pretty tempted to have a little bit of it. Alright. Let's, yeah, I don't need some of that stuff. So I'm just gonna grab, you know, maybe a stack or so of the salt. We can grind this down later and make, use it to preserve food or use it to do some other stuff, but basically it's very useful, so we're gonna grab some. Just a stack for now. Yeah, I can't remember a game where I've ever had this much access to these wonderful minerals this early. The only thing I'm missing in the like triad of rare non-metallic minerals is alum. There we go. Can probably get one of those up there. There we go. Okay, now we've got our full stack of salt. And plenty more where that came from. Now let's try to get over to the marble. Oh, I keep forgetting I have the pro pick now. Gotta start doing density searches. So we're in peridotite. 1, 2, 3. Gotta go over 4 basically, 3 in between each sample. Okay, ilmenite, which is interesting. Hematite, very poor. Yeah, halite, very poor. There's more borax. Oh, okay, so the game theoretically keeps track of all this now. I'm not seeing how. I thought the game was, maybe I'm reading too much into that feature and you have to manually activate it or something, but like there's that prospector info mod and I figured it would be more like that. But it doesn't appear to be that automatic. Hematite 0.69. So let's just do the hematite and see what happens there. Oh, prospecting layers. Okay, so we click that. Alright. Prospecting layer. Waypoints, terrain. Okay. Oh, okay, there it is. It's just these orange circles. Okay, that's interesting. That's a very distinctive thing, but I guess, yeah, that kind of works. It's a little harder to see everything. Okay, that changes the intensity. Halite. What was good? Ilmenite. Where's the ilmenite? Or, yeah, ilmenite. Okay, so I guess the more robust it is, the lighter in color those little circles get. I have to be careful about using those colors on for other things, but if I take the waypoints layer off, see, right now it's on. But now it's off. Okay. Well, whatever. Okay, so now we've just got to find that marble source. There's granite up there. And theoretically the marble source is, yeah, it's right over here. But there should be quite a bit of it in this area generally. Let's do one more prospect over here. And it is getting late, so I need to seriously consider, I don't know, moving around a bit or something. But why did that... Oh, it's the quartz. I don't know if I want it registering quartz. Alright, that's poor hematite. So if I go to the map, how does that look? It's orange. But it is getting lighter as I go this direction, you know? Okay, so this is where we found the pink marble from previous. Right up here. And it is a beautiful specimen, isn't it? Will this save? I doubt it. Now, theoretically, what you want to do generally is get blocks of this. And theoretically, we can do that with the stone splitter mod. But while we're getting blocks like that, which is the normal way, we can get, you know, the individual stones, which can crush into lime. Let's see. There we go. Okay, so I'm just gonna go and get a handful of these. And that should allow me to get some lime going. I'm definitely trying to get some full blocks here, as you can see, because that's good to build with. Okay, there's a collapse. I haven't had that happen yet, but that's a new mechanic in this game, is the collapsing stones. So that is the first time that's ever happened to me, so that's good to remember that that happens now. And I'm really glad they added that to the game. I think it's going to be fun. But yeah, it's going to really freak some people out initially, for sure. Oh, is that not going to count because it's cracked? Okay, I guess we'll have to make some room here. There we go. Okay. So I think what I'll do is I'll just harvest these down to the stone. And only get the non-cracked ones. And yeah, I'm not sure how cave-ins work in terms of damage and stuff, so it's probably going to be pretty treacherous, honestly. I'm guessing it would kill me. So I'm going to try not to stand under rock that I'm digging next to. And you can prevent collapses by using beams, but we don't have the materials for that. I'll need to seriously look into that. Okay, so we've up to 16 pink marble. I'll put that in my inventory so I can keep track of that. I'm just going to dig until I've got basically a full stack of that pink marble stone. There we go. I'll just dig that one directly. Okay, so this is probably going to cause another collapse at some level. I'm curious how dramatic the collapses are going to be. In Terraformacraft, a rock slide like that would take out ore. Like if there was like raw ore, it would just destroy it if it came down on it from a gravitational collapse. So I'm curious how that dynamic's going to play in here. I'm also curious like how likely collapses are and whether it's influenced by which side of the block you mine. That's 35. Whether it's affected by the player's physical position relative to the block being mined as well. I'm obviously keeping my distance as I mine these. See, in Terraformacraft, the mechanic worked that mining a single stone block had a chance to trigger vulnerable stone blocks in a radius. And it wasn't... You could be mining down and it would trigger a collapse of the ceiling, you know? And that was probably a pretty good way to handle it, but I'm wondering if this game handles it that way as well, or if it does something different. Okay. And we do have 12 blocks of it now, so that's a good start. I mean, we can do something small with that, but not a crazy amount. Yeah, there's plenty down here. It's kind of therapeutic mining this, to be honest. Alright, let's get this one. Okay, we're 52. Yeah, so marble always spawns with slate. That's what you're really looking for if you're trying to find marble, is this slate rock. Now, I'm not sure if... I assume that's got to be related to some sort of real-world geology. I'm not sure how that works. Marble is a metamorphic type of rock. So it's not igneous, it's not sedimentary. It's basically igneous that's been transformed through extreme pressure and temperature. There we go. And we might be slightly trapped down here. We might have to dig our way out a bit. Okay, that's 59. Actually, let's just do a couple manual mines of these and not worry about it too much. Okay, so there is a full stack of marble. And let's see if I can parkour my way out of here, kind of. And we'll have to mine that one. But that is a good start for marble. We'll come back when we have better equipment. Let me just do a quick prospect. It's obviously dark out, and not a lot I can do about that. And there's another one. Okay, poor hematite, so that is coming along better. So as you can see, it's dark here, and it's quite a bit lighter here when I select for hematite. Is this tool? Yeah, it's tool A again. Alright, so I'll just go over here real quick and go around the bend and see if I can find a quick way to get home. Getting a little bit of a headache, probably from lack of sleep and sleeping on the couch and having a bit of a cramp. Alright, let's go over here. Oh, we need flowers for our bees, but I don't have the inventory to take them right now. One of the only things I would consider taking to my inventory right now would be flax. So let's see here. There's 3 types of marble in this game. There's pink marble, white marble, and green marble. I've built with white marble and pink marble. I've never built with green marble, although I've discovered it once. And pretty sure pink is my favorite, especially in this chert biome that I'm going to be building in. That's going to be a really nice building block for us. I do still need oak trees, but I can get those close to home anyway. Alright, so we're basically just going to follow our map icon home. It's Fowler, right? And let's do one here. Okay, sphalerite as well. Yeah, this is a very extended twilight that we're dealing with here. It's 10 o'clock at night, and it's still... Ooh, that is beautiful. Still kind of light out. Try to avoid going through a dark forest at this hour, though. I mean, I say light out. It's not light out. It's just not as dark as it could be. And I don't really know how warm or cold, you know, how far Arctic our current biome is. That meteoric expansion mod is always pretty to watch. And then eventually, you know, we're going to start finding a lot more oh boy, I took some damage there. A lot more craters around the map with meteoric iron, which is not only useful as a upgrade from regular iron, but it's also useful as a decorative, like armor making standpoint. Let's see here. Oh, we're just up by the mountain. Alright. Oh man, I completely zoned out there for a minute. I was like thinking of something in my head and I just completely forgot that I was streaming. Wow, okay. Well, I'll try to be more entertaining than that. Okay, so we're basically very close to being back home. Taller on that mountain than I thought we were. Okay. One thing we do also need is, let's just look up the corn recipe. Basalt peridot. Oh, we can do peridot. Okay, that's cool. Um, I think I have peridot right back at home, so. Alright. So I'll go ahead and swim across here. Nice strong gale in the water today. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make some dinner for myself here in a minute, IRL. I think what I'll probably do, just to keep everybody aware, is I'm gonna go ahead and take a break from the stream, make some dinner, relax for a little bit, and I'll probably resume streaming a little later tonight, maybe around 10 or 11 Central, because right now it's 8, so in like 2 to 3 hours. But I think what I'll just do is get back and finish up a couple loose ends before I end this part of the stream. Okay, so... Hi, Mr. Cow. Oh, our larch tree grew. That kind of looks nice there. I was just checking to see if there any other animals fell in there. Alright, let's get these trees planted so I can make just a little bit more inventory room, and then I will sleep for the night. Okay. You can only do 5 at a time, huh? Okay. Okay, so the last thing I wanted to do was make the corn and show you how to crush your marble into lime. So to make the corn, we're just going to go over here and grab a random piece of peridot. And there should be some, yep, here we go. We need 3. No, we need 4, okay. So we can do 4 pretty easily here. Okay, there we go. And then we'll grab those and put them like that. And there's our corn. Okay, so, oh, and didn't even realize I had 2 of those. Need to cook those pretty quickly here. See, again, this thing is sprung, but I assume no chicken. Alright. So with the corn, now what we can do is we can place this down, and we can put our marble in here, and then actually I can do both. I can put the interface up and twist it at the same time. Okay. And that becomes lime. Now we do the same thing with halite and becomes salt. Other materials, quartz, well, quartz doesn't, I don't think, but long story short is that is an important progression. So we'll pick it up here next time when we stream a little bit later tonight. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you then.